Okay, Karen Rodriguez, what's your definition of self-esteem?
What?
The way you feel about yourself?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so self-esteem is how one views himself and or their worth and abilities. How do you think others view you? So, like, do they think you're like a confident, upbeat person? Do they think you're like a down person, who's sad?
Definitely confident, cocky.
That's good.
I
Okay,
know, I know where I stand, and I'm very blunt.
Okay, and then how do you view yourself?
I put on a front that I'm stronger than I am.
That's very good. If you're willing to answer, do you have any anxiety or depression issues? If so, how does this affect your self-esteem?
I don't have depression issues, but I definitely have anxiety when it comes to my job because I want to be really good at what I do. So if I feel like I'm not doing well, I get incredibly stressed out.
Okay. Would you say you have high or low self-esteem? Please explain your answer.
No, it's rock, paper, scissors. No, that's Texas. You do it
That's a
wrong.
hard question because
You're over here.
personally, like how I feel about myself is probably low, but I feel like I'm a very good parent, and I feel like I'm really good at my job. So there's a difference based on in what way you're asking me.
How does our environment and culture affect your self-esteem personally? So, like, is there like a standard that you feel you need to follow, like, since like you're a mom or anything like that, you have to have high
You know, I'm
self-esteem?
not that kind of person, but I do definitely feel like probably the biggest place I get judged is as a parent. So that is my hardest. That's my hardest place to have self-esteem, and probably where I'm hardest on myself.
Would you say our society in general has high or low self-esteem?
I think low.
Okay, and then how do you think it differs in gender and age?
You know, I'm really not sure. I would like to think that the younger kids have higher self-esteem, but I'm not sure that that's true because they have so many pressures on them. I'm not sure of how to answer that.
And then in genders, would you say it differs?
I think it's typical to say that men have higher self-esteem, but I don't know that it's true.
Okay, and then do you have any last opinions or assertions on self-esteem or how it affects you outside of these questions?
I don't think I do. I'm sorry.
That's good.
Okay.
What's your definition of self-esteem?
My definition of self-esteem is how you feel about yourself, how much confidence you have in yourself to be able to accomplish whatever you want. But it's what's in you, what makes you, and I think that's what I think that means.
Okay, so the internet says self-esteem is how one views himself and their worth or abilities. How do you think others view you?
I believe others view me as somebody who is hardworking, that's a good friend, a good family person, cares about his family, responsible for the most part.
Would you say they see you as confident?
Yeah. Yes. In my position, you have to be confident in what you do. Every daily, I'm responsible for a lot of people, so I have to be confident in my actions. So I would say yes.
Okay.
I consider myself a confident person.
Okay. And how do you view yourself?
Just as a person who tries to do his best every day. It doesn't always work out that way, but just try to be the best person I can that day, whether it be something for work, project, for my kids, my wife. Just a can-do attitude.
Okay. If you're willing to answer, do you have any anxiety or depression issues? If so, how does this affect your self-esteem?
Anxiety or depression?
Mm-hmm.
I would say no. I'd say no. I don't have any anxieties. Life can bring anxiety, yeah, pressures and stuff like that, but I just take them every day as they come and try to do my best to deal with those issues.
Okay. Do you think you have high or low self-esteem? Please explain your answer.
I think my esteem is towards the higher side. Like I said, I consider myself a positive person. There's challenges every day with life, but you just got to deal with them head on. And so I think my esteem is up there.
Okay. How does our environment and culture affect your self-esteem personally?
Again, with my esteem, I don't let it affect it too much. I think social media in today's world brings a lot of that negativity, a lot of issues right to your face with cell phones and Facebook and all that stuff. But I don't think it affects me too much.
Would you say our society in general has high or low self-esteem?
As a group, you mean?
Yeah, as a society.
I think it's towards the middle to down, yeah. Because again, with social media, everybody is quick to be negative or to try to find answers through the media and through the social media.
Okay. How do you think it differs in genders and ages?
Self-esteem?
Yeah.
Well, I think the most challenging part, I think, is in the middle, like in the middle school ages and going into high school, is when kids start to look who they're going to be. And unfortunately, with peer pressure and things, some kids follow somebody else in being somebody that they're not, maybe. So I think, yeah, those middle years in middle school and in high school are the most that I think can affect a person.
And then in genders?
On the gender side, I can only speak for boys because I don't know about the girls. To me, it was never a big issue, but I know it is. And I think the girls might have it tougher than the boys in that aspect. But not really sure how to explain why.
Okay. Last question. Do you have any last opinions or assertions on self-esteem and or how it affects you outside of these questions?
No. Again, it's basically what I already said. Just that I feel that I'm confident with myself and don't let nothing outside my family change or think bad of me.
Okay. Thank you.